with another Max0r. It's been a while since I've reacted to Max0r. I think the last Max0r video I reacted to was either the Helldivers one or the Genshin Impact one. We're gonna be watching an incorrect summary of Elden Ring, The Moon and Stars. Before we get started, I'm gonna tell you guys my history with Elden Ring. I like Elden Ring, okay? I love the aesthetic. I have watched people play it. However, the few times I have decided to play the game, which has been, I think, a total now of 3 times, I could not get past the first boss. TLDR, I am not a good video gamer. So let me know if you guys want to see me try Elden Ring for like the 20 millionth time. I am not as cracked as Ares is, but let's watch an incorrect summary of Elden Ring because Elden Ring lore kind of goes crazy.
Welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Elden Ring, or as I like to call it, Boomer Band, is a fun new hack and slash and bash and craft.
I don't think Minecraft is supposed to look like this.
My car, developed by Epic Games director Hideo Miyazaki with the express purpose of inflicting pain upon the Gaijin. In this adventure, you play as the famous Video Games protagonist Elden John as he undergoes many trials and tribulations on his quest to fight the entire Catholic Church and kill God. This game is a little difficult.
Kill God? Kill me?
You could call it the Dark Souls of Skyrim. As such, many challenges await the player, and most of it is the work of Satan, as is every game made by the Japanese. Spanning a gigantic world slightly larger than Africa, we will find many secrets, uncover many attractions, and slay the entire cast of the Bible. I've always liked that book. My favorite part was the genocide.
This is so epic, dude. I always love the editing for Max0r videos. Yeah, every single RPG, let's be real, you do kill God. Every single one.
So we boot up the game and, silly me. I forgot to unplug the keyboard so my controller can work. Now I'm free to make my—
Wait, you have to do that? Do some people's computers just not, like, cannot register a keyboard and a controller at the same time?
Character. Our journey begins inside of the Microsoft PowerPoint, the quality of which being so dubious that it resurrects you from the dead. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Of course, this is a—
Was that Keanu Reeves?
FromSoft game, so Spider-Man is here to send us the fuck back. To our tutorial, which is a whole lot of fun. You know, just making friends, influencing people, and providing intuitive solutions to the issue of life. And with that problem sorted, it's time to take the elevator so we can accomplish the impossible and go outside. Welcome everyone to Limgrave, land of trees, laborious bears upon the trees, and this white person.
Punished. If you're lost, how about you start by finding some bitches? Stupid weeaboo wearing ass.
Yeah, that I can't do, unfortunately. I will forever remain bitchless.
When's the last time you took a shower with your dirty helmet wearing ass, with your weird ass cargo shorts your mama gave you? Look, what I'm trying to say is, your fit is mid, and you get 0 bitches. Fuck out of my sight before I gotta look at those stank-ass vans again.
As per the words of our friendly associate, we proceed towards the castle in search of some bitches. In Dark Souls, we sought after the Dark Soul, and in Bloodborne, we tried to escape Britain. But for Elden Ring, our objective is to get the hose. This is a game mechanic. You cannot level up until you get a girl boss. So with nothing else to do, I guess we'll have to fight this tutorial boss. He's a little like, this tutorial is on how to flee in fear and, use geometry. Proceeding to the next batch of enemies, we must forsake direct combat in favor of the stealthy techniques of video game protagonist Rigid Danger Mighty Jumble Noodle, at which point they form a violence committee.
They're all coming! They're coming to get you!
Try finger, but hold.
What? Try fingers butthole?
Sup, bitch.
What the fuck?
My name is Melatonin, and if I may inquire, sir, I am in need of a quirked up white
She's the one that everybody animates the porn of, right? Not that I've seen any.
Bust it down sexual style, so that I may make him goated with the sauce.
Okay.
No cap. All we have to do now is kill every demigod on the planet.
Every what?
I'm glad you asked. Long ago, this land was ruled by the great Queen Marinara, who pissed off God so badly that he left the fucking universe. Now her power, the Amazon gift card, is shattered, and her athletic sons are holding a contest to see who can die the least.
Gift card!
So God comes back when I kill them?
No, but you get to keep the gift card. These
Oh, okay,
are the
that's fine.
faces of evil who have all claimed a shard of the card. Some seek glory, others redemption, and one is just really attracted to his younger brother.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
After countless weekends
the
at
fuck?
university, the tarnished warriors are called upon to rise from their tilted towers and achieve one final victory royale. Jake
Fortnite.
Paul, bastard of the Badlands, the ever-wet skelly sleeper, the crazy caca consumer, and least of all, you, tarnished warrior.
Is there like an opt-out?
Great, I'll send you to my dimensional pocket.
I see.
What? Oh, okay.
Cool.
I remember this part of the game.
Welcome to the Roundtable Hold, a
I was
place
so
to
confused
rest,
the
make
entire
purchases,
time.
and converse with the homeless. Do you sell magic? You know what? I'm just gonna go over here now. I'm in
What?
hell. Now,
Why
as
does
for
he
our
have so much
comprehensible
aura?
friends, we could begin with the
He's
blacksmith, but
farming.
he's a little busy right now. So that only leaves one more person, Fia, the deathbed companion. Unique
Oh,
among all
her.
women, including my mother, for offering to hug me. Of course, I do accept
Yes.
for gameplay reasons, but what I wasn't aware of was that this one action permanently debuffed my health, and I forgot to turn it off.
Wait,
For the
what?
entire game, the effect looks like this, and with that, I've reached my limit for human interaction, so it's
Wait, I did that. I hugged her. I remember doing that. Does that actually debuff you? What?
time to head back. Jesus Christ, to Stormveil Castle, where we can find the first demigod on our list of all
You know,
people. Our approach begins by moving
I didn't get past this part. I didn't get past this part at all.
through the gate. Our approach begins with a battle against the lag beast, but honestly after that, the level is pretty easy. Alright, finally a cutscene.
Foul tarnished.
God damn it.
In search of the hose.
Unfortunately, I hate women. That sounds like a you problem,
okay,
Chief. I am
well-
also homophobic.
That's not very good.
And you are looking pretty gay right now. Hey guys, it's me, Max0r's. Welcome to the first boss. Yeah, he's a little bit dumb. Margaret Thatcher is a very strong, very agile, and very interesting boss. Essentially, his purpose
I
is
just
telling
remember
you to
him
fuck
jumping
off
on
and come
me
back
and
later,
dying
preferably
every
when your
single
bones
time.
already fragmented from the ass whooping. He combines delayed attacks, crazy combos, and eventually the Hammer of God, just like the real Margaret Thatcher when she hammered English oppression into the once peaceful streets of Derry. So I think I'm gonna take the hint and leave. Fortunately for us,
okay.
young Sheldon Ring is a game with all kinds of activities to prepare and unwind. You know, like killing the fucking dragon, which for some reason is easier, just not too much easier.
Oh, the exploration!
For the next leg of our journey, the now disgraced loser baby resigns
No,
himself
not
to
the
living in
bear!
the woods. That way, he can exist peacefully
What
among the
the bear
giant bears
doing?
and whatever that is.
Greetings, traveler. I am the Pitbull of the Woods.
Why is he hot?
Have you seen any orphanages nearby?
Why are you asking me that?
No reason. Legend has it that at the edge of these woods, there's a well containing the tastiest children.
Okay.
Go there, traveler, and I will kill the infants of your choice.
But here's the thing. Would you give me an infant? Like, as in, would you impregnate me and I carry your... Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
gonna
this
stop
might seem
talking.
bad, but I know a good deal when I see one. Unfortunately, I am blind. Hey guys, it's Max0r's here. Welcome to fucking Space Mountain. I hope you like being trapped in Smurf Valhalla because these fuckers don't play around. So to keep things short, this forest is watched over by the spirit of a gentle stag, and my immediate impulse is to kill it. This necessitates
Why?
lighting 8 fires scattered throughout the sacred grove, or more accurately, sprinting between them while enduring the trials of free acupuncture meets Markiplier jump scare. That is not a sentence I thought was possible, but then again, we do have sentient lightning and Mr. Krabs. So after lighting the fires at the expense of my life, we devour the necessary peyote to enter the spirit cave. And as it turns out, Bambi is back from the woods and they had a
I don't think, what are they called? Moose? Meese? I don't think they're supposed to be doing that.
I like this fight. He shows me how bad I am at the video game and reenacts my trips to the horse race in 2006. Overall, it is a riveting and accurate portrayal of how fun it is to kill innocent.
Dude, can somebody mod one of the Uma Musume girls to be this like horse deer thing and like have them like, can somebody mod Goldship into being the one that kicks you in this boss battle? That would be so funny.
Forest animals, 10 out of PETA. You
That would
don't even
actually
get
be
anything
hilarious.
from killing him, just the guilt. So after exiting the hell that is Quebec, we head across Limgrave to the Weeping Peninsula,
This
called
Canada?
as such for its tendency to rain and also the race war. But before we get into that, we've got a few tasks to do, just like Among Us. These
Among Us?
include fighting the sapient tree, uncovering chests that accidentally teleport me to the end of the game, and also the bell, which may or may not
Supposed to do
cause healing
that.
damage when you get close enough.
Wait.
It even
Why does it?
and also the
Is that supposed to be like the monster's balls? Like, is the bell supposed to be like their balls? Their testicles? That looks really strange.
bell, which may or may not cause hearing damage when you get close enough. It even contains the rarest of all loot, a woman who tells us the tale of Castle Morn, a fortress that made the grievous mistake of permitting Furfest 2022 in their local Hilton. Except these are not costumes. My brother in
Yeah,
Christ,
these
they
are,
are misbegotten chimera, and you're going to
not
die.
really
So as can be expected,
that
they
attractive.
massacred everyone and started a county-sized race war, and now they're sending me to clean up their human corpse ball pit. Fortunately, just like all issues in life, this one is fixed with a massacre. They haven't invented war crimes yet. I like this level actually. It's pretty short, just like this video. My favorite detail is that they gave crack to an orangutan. Oh boy, it's more animal cruelty. We're climbing back into Harambe's cage and there is no gun.
No!
You know, when he isn't converting my
Don't
bones
bring my boy Harambe into this, all right? Harambe did nothing wrong.
to sand, this fight is actually easy, mainly because his health is the size of my prefrontal cortex. But even still, I had a great time reenacting the murders I did 2 years ago. And just like this fight, I will not face the consequences. Enjoy this while you can, because
Okay.
because we've got a few more people to talk to, such as D, a man who gives us a fair warning about the
D?
dangers ahead.
The village here has been touched by death.
Thanks, as well as speaking
Okay,
to the
thank
sentient
you.
jar, which you may find strange, but really we are all containers for suicidal thoughts. So after quelling his, our new friend Jar Jar Binks tells us to head east to an industrious land known as Gary, Indiana. You know, it seems like we're going a little bit off the beaten path with this one, but I'm pretty confident. After all, how bad can it possibly be?
Is this Ohio? Is this what Ohio looks like?
What the fuck is that? Oh no. Oh god. Let's go back to the castle. This time I think I'll walk all the way back to Market. Hey guys, it's Max0r's here. Welcome back to the Let's Play. And on this episode, Margit is
We're
still
back?
hard and a bit distrustful. One might say suspicious. We need to eject him. Margit, more like Marge Simpson. Even with better gear, this is a fight that demands, among other things, awareness and patience.
my God.
Emphasis on the patience. But most importantly, this fight requires experience. Experience gained through fighting zoo animals, dragons, and even Canadians to squeeze out the narrowest of victories.
Not the
Just to watch out
Canadians,
for the
bro.
Really
But-
glad we could beat the first
Honestly, the Canadians are probably the final boss.
boss up 9 minutes into the video. Welcome everyone to Stormveil Castle, realm of the first demigod, Godrick the Grafted. And if I can't get to him in 20 minutes, the lasagna is free. Stormveil is a complex,
Oh, no, not the
multifaceted
lasagna.
dungeon with various
Not the
paths, only one
lasagna.
of which is correct. So instead, we take the side route across the wall, past the knife birds, and into a Chinese chemical factory. So after cracking open a cold one with the boys, we ascend the political compass until I have authority over life and death, which coincidentally leads us to the castle grounds, and I didn't know they made Irish birds. Curdle.
Oh.
I'm trying to sneak around, but the clamp of my ass cheeks keeps a little bit growing. Alright, it looks like we're finally making some progress. All we have to do now is get through the
What is that? I don't like
He's
that.
quite
What
the,
the fuck is that? Why does it look like that? That makes me so uncomfortable.
handyman, knows how to work with his hands. You could say he's quite the handful. Better use this door to keep him at arm's length. I'm very funny, by the way. Stay tuned for more laughs and gags on The Big Bang Theory, Sundays on NBC. I'm sorry, Odie, but I could not stop myself. After all, it was a Monday, and I hate Mondays. Pizza delivery for
Wait, guys. Today is Monday.
Garfield.
It's called lasagna. Pizza Hut really ought to work on serving giant castles.
I work for Domino's.
Then it sounds like you could use a bit of a hand, you know, with making the pizzas. I command you to laugh. Do you know what I've gone through to make that joke?
In this battle against Godrick the Minecrafted, we put our patience to the ultimate test as Grandpa pilots his fucking Mask Evangelion straight into the housing market. Much like his titular cat, Godrick is a fucking gremlin who attained his abilities by entering Friedrich Fazbear's Mega Pissplex in the year of our Luigi 1987 and then sewed the children therein to his wacky animatronic suit. They call him William Grafton, but besides that, his coordination is subpar since he has to migrate a mosh pit to attack you, and it's quite excessive. Godrick holds all of his attacks until the heat death of the universe, which means you have to pay attention to his arm carefully, and that's pretty difficult when he's shaped like a four-dimensional object. I'm finding it pretty hard to keep track of him. He seems to morph around when So we fight him slowly and with attrition, like the Viet Cong, dodging, slicing, and dying until eventually reaching the Oh God. I guess he didn't need a hand. So to overcome the taxes on his 401k, Godrick decides to order a bad dragon to release his inner Todd Howard's the Sky.
Wait, no, not a bad dragon. Unless I'm thinking about the wrong one. I'm thinking about like the one you buy that's like, you know, supposed to be used for other things, you know what I mean? Like, not that I own any.
I have the power to cook all the lasagna I want.
Welcome to phase 2, bitch.
You're going in for you stupid mom.
It's like an epic AMV.
I want some lasagna.
This is the best game ever made.
You know, I kind of have to disagree because Uma Musume Pretty Derby exists.
Roundtable Hold, my favorite location. There's really nothing else like it in the realm of physical science. Speaking of which, it's been at least 3 seconds since a homeless guy yelled at me. Let's fix that without going to Los Angeles.
Hey, people.
Oh God.
It is I, the Lore Man.
Okay, do you know where the bathroom is?
My IQ is the highest among all Reddit.
That's not saying much.
Did you know
I think
Rennala of a...
that IQ would probably be close to like 90.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Did you know that less than 30% of my viewers are subscribed to my YouTube channel? So, please do yourself a favor and click subscribe to get some more Poseidon content, whether you enjoy my reacts, gameplay videos, or more. Also, please be sure to click that bell button in order to be notified every single time I upload. Now, back to your regular scheduled programming.
Full moon resides...
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's just talk to,
The how many fingers?
This is worse. Let's, come back to that eventually. Oh, I guess I'm stuck here. Congratulations, we've made it past the first demigod out of 6.5. I'm sure his subjects will remember him fondly. Remember all those adventures we had together, all those places we've been. That was 10% of the map. I'll probably finish these videos in a nursing home. This is the rest of the game, and wow. I better call Gandalf for that shit because we've got a ways to walk. Welcome everyone to Ligma of the Lakes, the largest swamp that Miyazaki was allowed to build. 30,000 men have already died, and on today's episode, we will be heading to the second demigod on my list of political dissidents. Rennala of the Red Lobster, Queen of Caria for at least the next 10 minutes, resides in the magical academy of Malaysia Lucario. And to get there, we need to head across a biological minefield known informally as the Crustacean Nation. It is here that we face our greatest challenge, the fucking shrimp. I'm starting to think that PETA has a point. So anyways, we head through the gauntlet, past the Octo Sketty, and get completely sidetracked until I end up in fucking Nipton. But we're gonna skip over most of the side content. You could say that we don't have the time to hang out. Just know that you can find this area by Google searching Elden Ring Albania. This one is for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect. So after heading through the ruins of my marriage and killing...
that's criminal behavior, by the way.
The white people, we make it to the Hogwarts only to find that the way is blocked by a mysterious seal. And next to it lies a map which leads straight to the key. Their security is dog shit. This puzzle should be pretty easy. All we have to do is get past the dragon that's waiting there. This game has a lot of
dragging these balls in your mouth.
dragons in it, so I'm going to keep a count. Just know that it doesn't get easier. So now that we've broken into magical racism land, it's time to enact our revenge upon Chris Angel Mindfreak in one of the most pretty good-ish.
Is Chris Angel still alive? Is he still relevant? Is he doing okay?
Dungeons of the game, featuring brand new challenges and enemies such as the Spastic Child, this man 30 times in a row, and a homeless guy who helps me extract the blood from my body. Raging Lucario is a fairly linear dungeon with some rather unusual architecture. Now,
is that actual footage from the game?
Raging Lucario is
just
a fairly
like a literal
linear
ball
dungeon
just
with
like
some
rolling? What is the context of this? What is happening here? What? Some goofy ass cartoon fucking gameplay. Hello?
rather unusual architecture. Now, I'm no interior designer, but why is the entrance to the school a graveyard? Is this America? Anyways.
Dude, this is actually just like footage outside of a school in America. Like, legitimately.
We drive past Ohio as quickly as possible.
Wait, that's Ohio. No way.
Until we end up near the lecture hall. Singular. There is only one in the entire school. I guess they just do it on Zoom. And for today's lecture, what is the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
The answer is stabbing me. This is one hecking speederino doggo who is frankly an insult to every wizard in the school. Their valedictorian eats his own shit. The gimmick for this chonking pupper is that he combines beast-like aggression with powerful magical attacks, but none was so devastating as when he corrupted my drive, which destroyed this video. The last minute of footage was reconstructed from memory, but besides that, his moveset is varied and intense, requiring expert evasion or just a lot of healing. It really is a shame that his health bar is the size of an amoeba. I guess my weapon's just covered in chocolate. Wow, this is just like my favorite show, Family Guy. So before we take the 30-second walk to the next boss, I acquire some fat drip so I may no longer appear fatherless. Now on our search for a classroom that can't be raided, we head up the stairs to experience bowling in VR. And after learning how to phase through oncoming traffic, we become sidetracked again as I am teleported straight to the Turtle Pope, who
He's a pope, but a turtle.
wants to sell me things. His existence isn't explained and I don't want it to
He's an entrepreneur. Can't shame him for that.
be. Only horror lurks behind that stare. Let's move on to something less disturbing. I can't believe I went to college without once seeing Ben Shapiro.
I think that's a good thing though, right?
I said less disturbing.
What is up, guys, and welcome to episode 391 of my Minecraft Let's Play.
What is
a
that?
preschool, ma'am.
Today we're going to be messaging my underage
She gonna
fans
eat
on the
it?
internet.
She gonna lick it?
Oh boy. Welcome one and holocaust to Child Slaughterfest 2002.
Why are they on the
That's
floor
right.
like
this is an
that?
American school after all. And in this battle, we are going to be teaching these kids the harsh realities of the hood. Now, I know what you're going to say, and hopefully it's not a police report. Max0r's, this fight looks kind of easy, like taking candy from a baby if the candy was their still beating heart. This is accurate. In fact, all you have to do is find the correct one to turn inside out, at which point Rennala basically lets you go to town. The reason for this is that we aren't fighting a demigod. This is the demigod's ex-wife, who was dumped after she gave birth to 30 of herself. To some extent, I can understand,
these
but
are her
goddamn that
clones?
child support. Kind of feel like I'm doing them a
Children?
favor.
Question mark?
Good evening, Twitter. This is your boy.
Why are they just
What?
crawling on the floor like that?
The fuck?
And about like 30 to 45 minutes ago, I
That
beat the fuck
EDP?
out of my dick so goddamn hard
What?
that I can't even feel my left leg. My left
Why is EDP in this video?
leg has been totally numb. And my dick is...
I guess there's a phase 2.
What the fuck?
to the point where it feels fucking weird when I go and take a piss.
Welcome to the real fight. It's still easy for Dark Souls, which means the challenge is getting anywhere close
Actually,
to her.
this
This
looks-
fight is essentially
Like, all jokes aside, that looks beautiful. Like, very, very pretty. Very aesthetic.
Dark Susquindlin if he/them were a good boss, using a vast array of magic, other bosses, and the power of Goku to socially distance your skull from your neck. But even still, it's very manageable if you have any semblance of patience. My editing might tell you something about how I did. 70% of this fight is waiting for my turn. It's like I'm trying to stab Julius Caesar.
Make sure
The experience of playing Pokemon, TCG, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Just waiting for it's your turn.
you like, comment,
God
and
damn it.
subscribe so we can take this video to the moon.
So after sufficient damage is dealt, we find out that her second phase has a second phase and its
She has
other
a second
bosses,
phase? That also has a second phase?
Including, of course, this bastard again and the actual straight
fight
up
just
pack
never
of
ends.
wolves. Just make sure that you don't die, otherwise it's back to the daycare. Needless to say, this fight is a visual and gameplay feast, and by that I mean it does not end. The divorce may have hit hard, but it is hitting me harder, so let's do to her life what her husband did to the marriage.
Oh.
Oh, there goes the camera.
Rest in peace, brother.
Greetings again, Tarnished.
Yeah, okay.
What knowledge do you seek that brings you to my domain?
Okay, so I've been to Red Lobster once already. Where do I go next?
Caelid.
What?
You must continue your adventure in Caelid.
Oh wait, never mind. It's Indiana.
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with Caelid. Hey guys, Needs McTherapy here. Today we're gonna be playing in a Tim Burton.
It's just red. Are you sure this isn't Ohio?
Welcome to Caelid. It's basically made of German bedtime stories. Who can forget such legendary tales as Der Vogel, Der Backpfeifengesicht, and most terrifying of all, Das Kinderschredder. I'm sorry if you speak German, by the way. That's gotta be my least favorite disability. And on today's episode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, we are invited to a festival and slumber party where the sleep is permanent, all for a chance to face off against the third demigod on my Club Penguin friends list. Starscourge Radahn, captain of the hospice, resides within the walls of Redmane Castle, where every year he throws a party to see who can keep their limbs the longest. The price of admission is just getting anywhere near him, because sometimes life is just a Bulgarian and you are an unstolen car. So we ride, vaguely and in some direction, encountering many horrifying creatures beyond the reach of God and locking myself in the cum dungeon. The other kids laughed at me, they called me Jizzy Johnson, but now it is I who is laughing at them. Oh, cool. It's another dragon, and this one is quite the special encounter because we get to fight in the volume of an aquarium.
He looks fuzzy, but like not the good type of fuzzy.
He can't really touch anything, otherwise he decouples his existence. Hey, what's up guys? Max0r's here, and today we're gonna be gaming on the moon, because that's what this shit feels like. In fact, I heard you like dragons so much that I made an entire part of the map called Dragon Barrow, and I
Dragon these nuts.
filled it with, you guessed it, an obscene quantity of dragons, because truly we have not fought enough of them. I don't want to be here anymore. Let's put this in the future episode box. So far we've seen a lot of traumatizing things. Enough
What is
to give
that?
half
What
of
is
all
coming
American
out?
politicians cardiac arrest, but I've been saving the best for last, and by best I mean the most evil game design ever conceptualized. The swamp of Aeonia lies just within the
Is Florida? Wait, this actually looks like Florida.
center of Caelid and contains enough aids to make Ronald Reagan sweat. This region and pretty much all of Caelid, but mostly this fucking abomination, is infested with scarlet rot, which is like poison if it was made of radium, and get this, it's spreading. You can't even use a horse to bypass the radiation because an NPC just invades you in the middle of the swamp. It's like I can hear the dulcet tones of the game director laughing at me. For your crimes, I am sending you to the moon. This place is filled with all kinds of new and interesting ways to die, and my favorite lies at the center of the swamp, where we can find Commander O'Neill and his Bostonian ketamine mafia. Surprisingly enough, this is the only thing here that can't kill me. His moveset is so simple it's Amish accessible. You could build a barn around him in the time it takes for him to do damage. Maybe this boss would be better with a second phase, one where he whips out his lightning cock and pulverizes me until I'm grounded. But you know, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Also, he drops his ketamine needle, which I will now put to
Wait, why does he have that? Why does he have a ketamine needle?
very good use. You're a horse, right?
Yes.
We're in Redmane Castle now. This entire level can be skipped because I think the devs realized that Caelid is the actual level. Do you even know how many dogs were euthanized on my way here? Don't worry, you aren't actually missing anything unless you're a big fan of cats, such as life on the Serengeti. So welcome to the Festival of Ramadan. There are 2 attendants in total, and one of them is this guy.
Hello again, Tarnished. How was your journey down the well?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just passionate about my cuisine.
Why is he hot? Why is he hot? Stop making these characters hot! Stop!
Speaking of which, did you ever find those children I talked about?
What?
Welcome one and holocaust to Child Slaughterfest 2022. No.
Shame.
You know what? Maybe the jar will be a bit up.
Lisa called Jaja Binks. Lisa, your humble servant.
Okay, never mind. So with a stroke of obscene luck, we find a mostly sane person who tells us via YouTube Rewind that Radahn is not here. Technically. You see, this castle is his euthanasia clinic, and we are going to pull the plug. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I have to charge my Switch. His consciousness has been gone for several hundred years due to the demigod Melina, who is the Blade of Mikola, by the way, but that is a story for later. Essentially, his mind was eaten by the Scarlet Rot, but this man is literally too angry to die, and we are attempt number 500 to kill him. So, I'm liking these odds. I'm just built differently. Very Willed Smith-friendly. Let's, go start the mercy killing. And, why is he so far away? Are those summon signs?
Wait, this is the one boss everybody
Welcome everyone to the
mulled
Open World
over,
RPG,
right?
where I roleplay as the victim, and today we're doing one of the best fights in all the video games. Starscourge Radahn is a big, buff, absolute unit of a boss whose only instinct is recycling your flesh back into the ecosystem. But you are not alone in this battle. There is no limit on how many people you can summon, and if they die, then you can just do it again. I'm sure they won't mind. I have essentially converted the game into an RTS. Gotta fight Raid Boss Radahn in World of Employee Harassment. Now, you can fight him alone as a real gamer, but why would you? This is a goddamn festival, and I will not be having sex by myself. Before you can even reach him, Radahn is sniping your ass with the accuracy of my opinions on the internet and firing a frankly suspicious amount of arrows from God. If you want to exercise the privilege of fighting him, you have to earn it, and that is the easy part. Even with summons, you need to pay full attention to his moveset, as his attacks swing wider than American elections and hit harder than a freight train on a semi. Now, you may have already noticed, but that is a comically small horse. It's like I'm looking at Shaquale O'Nale. This is because, in addition to being built like a steel mill, Radahn has the power to defy gravity, which constantly gets him into fights with solar bodies. This man is skateboarding a horse and holding back the stars while killing everyone he comes into contact with, and he does it from the hospice. Radahn is an absolute god among chads, and this fight's intensity lives up to that and then some. And that is just phase 1. Phase 2 starts when he, jumps into the upper atmosphere.
The animation is just like legitimately so good. The gameplay, 10 out of 10.
Jesus Christ, he is a thick one.
He do be kind of thick, not gonna lie. Nothing wrong with that, though.
Oh god, I think my Zodiac just killed itself. This is sure to negatively affect the trout population.
What is going on? Wait,
Won't someone please think about the economy?
Dude, that video was actually so epic. This video actually made me want to play Elden Ring, even though I know I'm probably not going to get past the first boss, like, at all. I have tried, like, numerous occasions, not even just, like, off stream, like, on stream. I've played it off stream, too, and I can't, I'm just not good at it. I am not good at it. I love Max0r's videos. They're so fun to watch.